you've made me a better president. But with your stories and your struggles, I return to the White House more determined and more inspired than ever about the work there is to do and the future that lies ahead. Tonight, you voted for action, not politics as usual. You elected us to focus on your jobs, not ours. And in the coming weeks and months, I am looking forward to reaching out and working with leaders of both parties to meet the challenges we can only solve together. Reducing our deficit, reforming our tax code, fixing our immigration system, freeing ourselves from foreign oil. We've got more work to do. But that doesn't mean your work is done. The role of citizen in our democracy does not end with your vote. America's never been about what can be done for us. It's about what can be done by us together. Doing the hard and frustrating but necessary work of self-government. That's the principle we were founded on. This country has more wealth than any nation. But that's not what makes us rich. We have the most powerful military in history, but that's not what makes us strong. Our university, our culture, are all the envy of the world, but that's not what keeps the world coming to our shores. What makes America exceptional are the bonds that hold together the most diverse nation on earth. The belief that our destiny is shared, that this country only works when we accept certain obligations to one another and the future generations, so that the freedom which so many Americans have fought for and died for comes with responsibilities as well as rights, and among those are love and charity and duty and patriotism. That's what makes America great. I am hopeful tonight because I have seen the spirit of work in America. I've seen it in the family business whose owners would rather cut their own pay than lay off their neighbors. And in the workers who would rather cut back their hours than see a friend lose a job. I've seen it in the soldiers who re-enlist after losing a limb. And in those SEALs who charged up the stairs into darkness and danger because they knew there was a buddy behind them watching their back. I've seen it on the shores of New Jersey and New York, where leaders from every party and level of government have swept aside their differences to help a community rebuild from the wreckage of a terrible storm. And I saw just the other day in Mentor, Ohio, where a father told the story of his 8-year-old daughter whose long battle with leukemia nearly cost their family everything. Had it not been for healthcare reform passing just a few months before the insurance company was about to stop paying for her care.
Look at him. Rah, rah, rah.
Not just talk to the father, but meet this incredible daughter of his. And when he spoke to the crowd, listening to that father's story, every parent in that room had tears in their eyes. Because we knew their little girl could be our own. And I know that every American wants her future to be just as bright.
Right in front of the TV.
That's who we are. That's the country I'm so proud to lead as your president. foundations of Washington. I've never been more hopeful about our future. I have never been more hopeful about America. And I ask you to sustain that hope. I'm not talking about blind optimism, the kind of hope that just ignores the enormity of the tasks ahead or the roadblocks that stand in our path.
Huh?
I'm not talking about the wishful idealism that allows us
Somebody
to
yelling?
on the sidelines or shirk from a fight.
Oh.
I've always believed that hope is that stubborn thing inside us that insists, despite all the evidence to the
They
contrary,
better be happy too.
something separates us. So
they
long as
get
we have the courage
their insurance.
to keep working, to keep fighting. America, I believe we can build on the progress we've made and continue to fight for new jobs and new opportunities and new security for the middle class. I believe we can keep the promise of our founder. The idea that if you're willing to work hard, it doesn't matter who you are, or where you come from, or what you look like, or where you love. It doesn't matter whether you're black or white, or Hispanic, or Asian, or Native American, or young or old, or rich or poor, able, disabled, gay or straight. You can make it here in America if you're willing to try. I believe we can seize this future together because we are not as divided as our politics suggests. We're not as cynical as the pundits believe. We are greater than the sum of our individual ambitions, and we remain more than a collection of red state and blue state. We are and forever will be the United States of America. And together, with your help and God's grace, we will continue our journey forward and remind the world just why it is that we live in the greatest nation on earth. Thank you, America. God bless you.
You welcome.
Passionate victory speech from the 44th President of the United States, emphasizing the importance of unity, telling the country we rise or fall together as a nation. There he is as he greets his daughters, Sasha and Malia, his wife, Michelle. He told his daughters how much he loved them. He thanked them, said to his wife, I love you more now than ever. This may be one of the things that really stand out. His ability to connect with voters really went so far above and beyond.
I saw some real echoes of his inauguration speech. What I noticed, Hans mentioned this, that I think you got to thank you for Mrs. Obama. He made the daughter's 2 a.m. curfew by what time? 71 seconds?
Yeah, professional. One o'clock in Chicago.
Very impressive.
Yeah, we did hear some outlining of what he plans to work on as we move forward. We did hear him mention the deficit, reforming our tax code, but it was certainly a message of optimism for this country. As he said, the United States of America, the best is yet to come. Juliana, there on the floor in Chicago, what are people saying? What are you hearing? What's the mood? What's the enthusiasm like there?
Well, obviously everyone is on cloud nine behind me. Everyone excited with the president's victory tonight. But Trish, you heard the president say he's asking the American public for hope, but not blind optimism, because that's what they're going to need to face the very big challenges ahead. President making his first pivot, trying to get past this bitter and divisive election, already saying that he's extending the olive branch to Mitt Romney, that in the coming weeks he wants to sit down with his Republican challenger to figure out how they can work together to move this country forward. You mentioned him talking about tackling the big issues like
Well, there you go. Take a shot. Take a shot to that. Taking a shot to that. Hey.
Tom Keene, I'm curious, what are your final thoughts here?
The economy election was the economy election, and the perspective we got from our guests tonight, Josh Barrow and Mr. Sununu, Dr. Holtikin, and Dr. Shulkinrath. I think
That's
what
a wrap.
we're going to need as a nation, this idea